be for you, but these are the positions in water polo. There's the wing, or the 1 and the 5, the driver, the 2 and the 4, the point, the 3, and set 6. The wings are usually the best passers on the team. They're usually a little bit bigger. Drivers do a lot of scoring, hence the name drive. They drive, they attack the goal. They also have pretty easy shots on goal. The point usually is the best decision maker because they can see the whole field. They have the best vantage to create a pass anywhere. And the set is usually the most dominant scorer on the team because they're right in front of the goal. So set's going to be a very important player for this video, and it's something I've been stressing to you a lot in practice. So, looking at this diagram, I want you to be able to see where does set want the ball. Notice that the set defender is fronting on the 1-2 side of the pool, this side over here. And set is holding this side, the 4-5 side. Therefore, the point needs to recognize this and position the ball towards that side of the pool. So the first pass would be to the 4, the 5, and then finally an entry pass into set. Fronted means one set has absolutely no advantage, and I've shown you here where the defender in set is fronting set, meaning there is no way to pass the ball in there at all. A solution for this is movement, or driving, or setting a pick, really anything that creates a new advantage in set. So, for example, this player, the 2, let's go back. This player, the 2, could drive in, post up, they could do something. The 2 could pick the 1, it's move working on. Even set could come out instead of pick on the wing or the driver. Really, the answer for being fronted is that someone needs to do something. Someone needs to drive, someone needs to post up, someone needs to become the new set. So ball side drive, something we've been working on a lot for a very long time. Notice the ball is at the 2 or the driver's spot, and the 2 realizes that, hey, set does not have this side. Now there's a couple options that the 2 has. The 2 could pass the ball down to the wing, and then they themselves can drive into set. Or the 2 could pass the ball all the way around the pool, all the way to the 6, or excuse me, the 5. Then they could pass the ball into set. What I'm showing you is that the easier solution, and I believe the much more efficient solution, would be just to perform a ball side drive. So the 2 could drive in, the 3 could drive in, or even the 4 could drive in, because that would take a lot less time than moving that ball all the way around the perimeter of the pool. Remember, you've only got 30 seconds in water polo for a front court, and if you're fast, only 10 of them are. It would only take you 10 seconds to get into the front court. For us, boys and girls, it's going to take us at least 15, I would say. That leaves you with 15 seconds to try and score, to try and get the ball into set, to try and get the ball into the goal. So, knowing how to do a ball side drive, recognizing where set is very quickly is going to become a very vital skill for you if you want to be successful. Here's a diagram of the pick we've been working on, the 4-5 pick. Notice the ball is at the 1 at the wing. Set is fronted, meaning the wing cannot pass the ball to set. Now the 2 could drive, and they probably will drive, but what could happen on the weak side of the pool to make for an even better opportunity to score is that movement can happen. The 4 could drive, the 3 could drive, really anything. But what we've been working on is specifically the pick. So the 4-5 pick, the 4 comes down, sets a little pick on this defender here. The 5 curls up to the 5-meter line in order to receive the ball. So this is what it would look like after the pick. These are the different passing lanes that the wing, the 1 would have. They have that person there with inside water, or if they're quick enough, they have this player here with a catch and shoot on goal, or a catch and foul to a shot on goal, or a redirect to the wing. Now here's what I think to be the better pick, and the only reason for that is because the majority of you are right-handed. So it's the exact same play. The driver comes down and picks the wing, or in this case, the 2 picks the 1. The 1 curls up to the 5-meter line in order to receive the ball for a foul to a shot on goal, or a direct shot on goal, or a redirect, to a shot on goal. And again, here are the passing lanes. And this is what it would look like. This person would ideally have inside water. This person would be open. A passing lane would be open for them to receive the ball dry. So a quick quiz question for you. The ball is here at the 4. What is the correct passing path to make an entry pass into set? So you need to get the ball into set. You need to get the ball into the center position. How would you move the ball? And be specific. The ball is here at the 4. Who should they pass it to? Who should they pass it to? Etc. Give you a couple seconds. Okay, so hopefully you saw that they needed to move the ball around the pool. So the ball started here at the 4. They moved that ball to the 3. They moved it to the 2. They moved it to the 1, and then they passed the ball into set into the 6. How would you know this? Just by looking at set. What side is set holding? Where do they want the ball? Where can we move the ball quickly? I also want to point out that it would be possible with this diagram for the 3 to pass the ball into set, for the 2 to pass the ball into set, and maybe if they're a good enough passer, if they can coordinate this well enough, the 4 could pass that ball all the way to set if the defense is allowing, if they're not paying attention, etc. So really what I want you to see is look at set. Can you pass the ball to set? If so, you should probably pass the ball to set. Alright, quiz question number 2. Very similar situation. But now what I want to hear from you is, what are all the possible solutions to this? Now, you could get the ball to set, but what else could you do? What other movements, what other ways can you attack the goal? What other ways can you create advantage for your team? I'll give you a couple of seconds to think about this. I would like at least 3 to 4 answers for this. So take your time. I'll give you about a minute. Okay, so hopefully you've come up with a few. Let's go on to the next slide and see what I came up with. So, number 1, the 4, or the driver, could pass the ball to the 5, the wing, and perform a ball side drive. I hope you saw that. Ball goes there. They drive in. Set would clear out. Wing would rotate up. The driver would rotate up. Point would go to the driver. Probably something you've done 200 times, I would say. Number 2, the 4, or driver, could pass the ball around the perimeter of the pool and then make an entry pass in a set. Notice I put 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 to 6. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 6. And like I said previously, this player could pass into set. 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 And even this player could pass into set. But what I want you to see is that you don't want to make this kind of pass. If you're fronted here at the 5, You don't want to force that ball in there. Why not just move the ball to a better lane, to a better opportunity, and make that pass there? Anyway, then the final one, the wing, or excuse me, the wing, this one here, and the 2, the driver, could perform a weak side pick to create an opportunity. So the 2 could come down, set a pick for the 1, they curl up. You know that play. Or the 1 could pick the 2, they go down. You know that play. Really, what I want you to get out of this is that something needs to happen on this side of the pool. Someone needs to do something. The 2 could just drive in. You don't even need to set a pick. The 3 could even drive in and do something. Notice this huge area here. I know it doesn't look like that much from this diagram, but in the pool, this is a lot of space to create some chaos for the defense. So if anyone attacks this area, this is a good thing, especially if the ball is on the weak side of the pool. Remember, weak meaning opposite. Alright, so what to take away from this presentation? Set has the best shot on goal. Therefore, you've got to be trying to get them the ball or creating a new advantage through movement. You've got to become the new set. If there is no set, if a team never has set, think about what that would allow the defense to do. So let me go back to this. If this player here never has position, meaning that the defender isn't between them and the ball the whole time, and no one ever moves, what is the defense allowed to do? What can they do? They're just going to press you. You're never going to move the ball. You're never going to get a good shot on goal. And they're just going to counter you the whole game. So there needs to be set. Someone needs to step up. Someone's got to play set. The more you have set, the better. I'll just say that. Number 2, recognize where set is, where the ball is, where your defender is, and what your teammates are doing. If you're looking at set on offense, if you're able to see where set is, you can move the ball there quickly. Or if you're looking at where the ball is and you see where set is and your teammates aren't moving the ball in the right way, maybe tell them to move the ball your way or move the ball a different direction. Recognize where your defender is. Are they dropping in the set? Are they not defending you correctly? Are their hips down? If their hips are down, attack, drive, etc. Things that you've been taught. And also notice what your teammates are doing. Are they doing the right thing? Are they in the right position? If not, talk. And number 3, something I learned at a very, very young age as a player. My coach would tell me, even if you have no idea what you're doing, this game, water polo, favors the aggressor. It favors aggressive players. So if you're in doubt, if nothing's going on, the best solution is to attack or create. I hope this video cleared up any headaches for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment or tell me what you thought. Thank you.